So for me, I'm originally from a village called Tavampshera. It's in Limpopo province. Whew.
I know.
Like I think I think thank you. That question is it's humbling, because where I come from to where I am, it's like a miracle.
Sure.
Because,
And I think it's an important thing for us to talk about that, because somebody from there might be looking at this, and it would create this whole idea that it is actually possible. And I think for me, that's one of the most important things I want to do with this platform. Let's expose that kind of context and show that there is a way out, and there are people that have done it.
Yes. So to that point, right, I grew up there, and I'm not from a very wealthy family, but I never went to bed hungry to date ever in my life. So I come from family of working class, So I never lacked, but I couldn't afford private school. So I went to government schools throughout my life. But fortunately, my parents were very strict. I always had to come home before sunset. Even now when I'm old, I still want to do that. They are not saying I should do that, but I'm saying, do you hear what I'm saying? Because it's a culture that I grew under.
It's built into you.
Yes, because I always say, at certain time I have to, even when I stay alone, I want that. So I grew up in that context of a village where, because I had to come home at certain times, I would be told to wash dishes. I'm told routine and discipline. And okay, you are not watching TV, a program like this, you're watching news. And then now it's time for you to stop watching TV. You are working on your books.
Yeah.
And then they will ask me, what are the books saying? So I couldn't even lie to them because, right, because they knew how to read. So I was staying with my grandparents who knew how to read and write. So they could check, they could verify. So and then if I'm not doing the right thing, they will then hold me accountable. So I had that context of family that is supportive and progressive in that view. But I grew up also in a village where, fear could be installed in you. So because I was
installed,
because I would do so well at school, right? Because I had time to study, right, and be ahead. So in most instances, I would get 100% in tests all around in every subject. Then people will say, "When you are going to be bewitched." Because you are so smart people get bewitched.
Have you ever been bewitched?
No. I don't know what witchcraft is. Right? But I had fear of bewitched, because being bewitched, right? So in that context, so it was not really possible, if you were thinking about it, for one person who's being told that if you do well, you're going to be bewitched. So I ended up even resorting to being average because I had fears. Because I was always reminded, they will bewitch you. You won't end up anywhere because smart people don't make it in this context of rural areas. They get bewitched.
But now you've made it. You've been all over the world.
No witchcraft formed against you shall prosper. Right?